Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Hypixel SkyBlock. We're going to be rocking some M7 today because there's actually a way now to get guaranteed Necron's handles, which is so good for this game. You no longer just have to pray and get lucky and eventually resign and shell out over 900 million coins on a Necron's handle, because they finally addressed the biggest issue with Hypixel SkyBlock, and that is RNG, because they pushed out an update the other day that introduced a load of new features. But the one I'm going to be focusing on today is the RNG meter. If you go into your skills now, go into dungeoneering and then click on your catacombs level, you can see that the catacombs now have RNG meters for each individual floor as well as master mode, which means once you hit a certain amount of score after getting S runs or S plus runs, you will get a guaranteed RNG drop, you know, kind of how the Slayer RNG meter works, except they've revamped the meter where you can now choose exactly which item you want to go for. So for example, if we only want Infinite Quiver 7, we can waste all the dungeon score we've earned and get that guaranteed for whatever reason. But I'm more about like Storm the Fish, you know, 800,000 score to get this Prey RNG's drop, bro. Absolutely. But no, Necron's handles, 271,000 score, equates to around 900 runs, I believe, at S or S plus, which is phenomenal. You are guaranteed a Necron's handle, provided you put in the work, put in the hours, and I love this change, bro. Oh, and master mode's separate from regular dungeons as well. Obviously, you'll require less score to get the same drops in master mode, which is ideal, but it's nice to know that it runs separately and you can guarantee yourself drops in all of them. So you can see I'm 1.5% of the way to a handle right now. It's going to be a long grind, but at least I see light at the end of the tunnel. That is the best thing about this. There is hope. Also, they did revamp the RNG meter for Slayer as well. It's not just the catacombs that have gotten juiced up, bro, because as you can see, you can choose any one of these drops you want. Obviously, I want Wilson's engineering plans because it's the only RNG that I haven't dropped yet. That is a crazy amount of score required for it. But realistically, I think setting it to the high-class Archfiend dice is the most profitable because it requires less than half as much score and is like so much more profitable than the plans themselves. But I need to drop these out of principle, and hopefully this means I will actually be able to drop them before level 9, although Blaze Slayer and Void Gloom progress bars go very, very, very slowly. I wanted to hear what all of your thoughts were about the brand new RNG meter, because I've seen a lot of people that are really mad about it, and I have no idea why. I get it takes some of the RNG out of the game, but that's clearly the direction they're trying to push SkyBlock into, especially because they literally added a recipe for the Inferno Apex to mitigate people getting super unlucky with that thing. I always hated that progression is locked behind getting obscenely lucky. Hyperion is basically required in this game. I'd understand if Hyperion was a nice little bonus, but it is like a necessity in the Crimson Isle to run dungeons efficiently, to do the Slayers. It's the best healing item. It's the best mage weapon. Hyperion is just too good, man. And to have that locked behind a 900 plus million coin price tag and to get so lucky, I mean, bear in mind, I've done over 1,500 regular floor 7s and I've done 274 master mode floor 7s. Bear in mind, master mode has boost chances. I have never dropped a handle off of master mode floor 7, and my last handle from regular floor 7 was about a year and a half ago. Granted, I have dropped 3 of them, but it's been that long since my last one, and I actually do play this game for a living. That is bad. So I actually really love this system. Some people are thinking it's too many runs, some people are thinking it's too little, but I think you have to take into account the fact that you actually have a light at the end of the tunnel now. That's how you need to view it. Ideally, you do drop a handle before you get one off the meter. The meter's probably not the intended way you drop one. It's just to help you out and give you something to work towards, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that whatsoever, especially considering the fact that the further along you go on your RNG meter, it linearly boosts your chances of actually dropping that item. So by the time you're close to dropping your desired item anyway, you have like triple odds to drop it. It's just a nice safety net so that when you do eventually get there, you are guaranteed the item, even if you are stupidly unlucky. I just don't see how anybody can really complain about it. Even if you're a Hypixel SkyBlock purist and you don't want a pity-free Necron's handle and actually want to work for it for whatever reason, you can still do that. You can set the drop to whatever you want. Nobody is forcing you to do this. This is nothing but a healthy change for the game. And yeah, it might suck for little Timmy, who has cracked RNG and drops a Necron's handle every single day, because of course the price is probably going to go down slightly. But you have to remember that you need almost 1,000 runs to be guaranteed a handle, because realistically, we just looked at how many floor 7/M7 runs I've done in total. 2,000. I would have dropped 2 guaranteed handles in that time with this system. That is a lot of runs to commit to, especially considering all the people that are going to be doing that are probably already cat at 50. There's not going to be that many people that are going to be running that for profit. It's just maniacs who want stuff like class average 50. You're going to see a few more Necron's handles along the way. This is definitely more to benefit the average Joe than endgame players, which is why I think it's a good update. Endgame players can still benefit from being RNG carried and dropping a handle every other day. The meter does not stop that whatsoever. All it does is act as a safety net for regular players. And yes, there are going to be more handles in the game, and yes, the price is going to fall, which, yeah, you might not get as many coins if you drop one, but the fact of the matter is you're going to be dropping more of them anyway. And the fact that Hyperion is basically a requirement for this game, it deserves to be more accessible to the general public, especially considering how fun of a weapon it is. And at the end of the day, the goal for the admins is just to have as many people having fun as possible. And I definitely think SkyBlock levels up in terms of fun when you get Hyperion. They ruined the entire game. No more RNG. Yeah, maybe that's why everyone's so upset. Hypixel SkyBlock has officially lost its identity. We don't have a game to play if we don't get screwed over by RNG constantly. What am I gonna have to complain about? My videos are actually gonna go to being like 3 minutes long. Now, refer to the update. I need watch time. Does the meter reset if you drop a handle? It's supposed to, yes. Apparently right now, though, it's not resetting, which is kind of overpowered, because if you're at like 80% on the meter, you have almost triple odds of dropping a handle. So you can just abuse that all the way up to 100% and then be guaranteed another handle. But yeah, usually... Oh, wait. Wow. Look, chat. We got a gold ore the fish. You know how rare that is? Rarer than a handle. I'll tell you that much. We're rich. But yeah, I think you can see why that would be a problem. So the meter is meant to reset if you drop a handle. Yes. How do you like 54.4 skill average? I don't know what's caused that. Carpentry? Wait, I have a 54.4 skill average because of carpentry? No! That's so scuffed, bro. Yeah, I saw it's no longer a VIP only skill, which is nice. Does that mean nons can now quick craft? Can they finally make a Terminator? Oh my god, the game is playable. Quick crafting is gone? Wow, so they'd rather remove it entirely than give it to the nons? That's kind of toxic. The only thing I want to know is, are there any maniacs in the chat who would set their RNG meter to anything other than the absolute best items? Like, if you're playing Enderman Slayer and you put yours on Ender Slayer 7, what are you playing at, bro? I guess it's kind of decent for Iron Men if you're really struggling to get one specific drop, and maybe there's some cheeky math you could do to figure out if dropping one item more consistently is more profitable than waiting for the big bucks when you get the large item, but I don't really see a reason to go for anything else. Also, as a YouTuber, this is even more perfect because I can time my streams around me hitting my RNG meter and dropping a handle. I get guaranteed clickbait every few weeks. And you know what? I back that. I actually want to look real quick at what the best things to set the RNG meter are, because I'm thinking obviously Master Stars, but I heard earlier someone mentioned recoms. I guess you could farm M2 for recoms pretty easily, right? I don't know how quickly the score goes up or whatever. M4, we probably just want the second Master Star. M5, yeah, we want the Master Stars, absolutely. We go into floor 5, Shadow Assassin chestplate or Legion bucks. I think we want Legion bucks. Only 5,000 score required for those. That's crazy. Floor 4 is gotta be a recom. Floor 3 gotta be a recom. Floor 2 gotta be a recom, and floor 1 recom as well. Dude, this is so sick. Unless you are literally like one of the richest players in this game, dropping a handle every 5 runs, you have absolutely nothing to be upset about, I'm telling you. Considering we just dropped Soul Eater and a precursor gear as well, This is so hot compared to old M7 because now we can just go in the bazaar and sell my inventory from here. I don't have to make auctions. Honestly, the auction house is starting to lose a few brownie points because the bazaar has everything I could ever need. What's the point in Derpy anymore? You're not going to be able to buy weapons. Oh, boo-hoo. You can buy like everything else here now. Ultimate enchants, regular enchants, essence. Oh, I completely forgot about essence. Oh my God, I need to do this. I'm buying as much essence as I can because I can finally max out the undead essence shop. Do you know how long I've wanted to max out the undead essence shop? Far too long. I think this should be enough. Help of the fairies. I never thought I would get that. Let's go, dude. We want boss luck as well. We want to max out looting, gimme, and health essence. And oh my God, I never thought I'd see the day. This is so hot. Wait, do I have to buy this as well? Does it show unlocked or can you buy multiple of them? I've never actually bought one before. I don't know how this works. You can buy it infinite times. All right, sweet. So I've actually finally maxed out the undead essence shop. I have the wither one maxed out. Oh, this is glorious. And we can sell off the rest of our essence, get another 11 million coins back. We love that. What do I think about Mini stealing my profile? Mini stole my profile? What do you mean Mini stole my profile, huh?
As seen on the Alpha Network, the latest version of the stats menu. You can see here.
Okay.
A lot of stats, and the reason is that I stole Refraction's profile.
No way! When you're so overpowered in Hypixel SkyBlock, the admins literally rip your profile. That is a flex, dude. Yes, I love that. I am too powerful in this game, bro. But that means my one-of-a-kind items are no longer one-of-a-kind. Pretty sure he said you were a bot or something because your talismans weren't optimized. All right, let's see Minicloons. M7 completions. This damn green screen. We're gonna sit over here, hopefully not die. It's the purple dragon. He's not scary. Is it Vic? No! That's what I get for making fun of the purple dragon, bro. And it's not even fixed. All right, give me a Necron's handle, please, I beg. Frick you, game. It's supposed to be guaranteed. I am victorious. I threw S+. Oh, that's actually a bad thing now, considering S+ is give you more score towards your RNG meter. Sorry. Oh, wow. If you don't get an S+, you lose out on 30% score. That's actually pretty big. I need to stop throwing. What am I being traded? Wait, he has an item quality diamond head. For those of you that don't know what that is, by the way, item quality makes items a lot better than their base forms. So you can see here, it's giving 101 strength, whereas this one gives 79. It's giving 548 health when this one gives 418. And you can see the numbers in gray as well. The dungeon stats, how ridiculously high they are compared to this. Bro, what is wrong with dungeons right now? That's broken. That can't be allowed to stay in the game at all. Has Rhea got something for me as well? Wait, he has top quality Necron armor as well? Oh, it's been so long since I've worn default colored Necron armor. Yeah, we'll give this a try, I guess. That is cast. Wait, I've just realized as well, it's not even recom that it's mythic. We could make it divine. Let's see what our stats are like in dungeons with this gear. We have 5,000 strength, 5,000 crit damage with no blessings whatsoever. Oh, and 19,000 health. That can't be allowed to stay, bro. I know the admins have messed up with wither armor more times than they've had cooked dinners. Genuinely, it seems like this is the most cursed armor set in the game, but this cannot be allowed to stay. Check the HP the helmet gives. I have 35,000 health? Huh? Well, now we have all of our blessings. I can go back and check my damage stats. 9,000 strength and 8,700 crit damage. Baba boy. Let's have a cheeky look at our EHP in this setup. I do have a golden dragon out, right? I want to see what we have with a baby. Yes. Yeah, this cannot be allowed to stay in the game. I could let Black Wither armor slide even if it broke me, but this cannot stay. That kind of health as a burst in Necron armor should not be a thing, mate. So note down the numbers. We have 3.3 million EHP, 9,000 strength, and 9,000 crit damage. If I put on my regular set again, with the exact same blessings and everything, we go down to 2 million EHP. And we get encased in a block of ice and almost die. 8,000 strength and 8,200 crit damage. Bruh. Those are some substantial stat boosts, you know. We get 1 million EHP and almost 1,000 crit damage and strength off of that. Please fix. Take these cursed items back, my man. I want nothing to do with them. Unless they don't end up reverting it and those items become worth billions and billions, which I can definitely see happening. Or knowing the admins, actually. They don't revert it for a long time. I waste billions millions on acquiring a full top quality set, and then they fix it. You know the worst part about this new RNG meter? It reminds me of how obscenely rare Necron's die is. 1,356,000 score is required to drop this thing. RNGesus Incarnate. Necron's handle is only pre-RNGesus and literally requires over 1 million less score. I could get 6 handles for the 1 Necron die, and I've dropped 3 Necron's dies and 0 handles. I knew the odds, but seeing it in game like that, visualizing it, I hate it. Yo, enchanted books on the bazaar are actually cracked, man. No way. 0.1. It refunded the feather falling 6. I think we're going to leave the stream there. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing if you're new around here. And I'll see you all soon. Peace.